Baby, give me one song, one or two songs, and then I'm back to Snake, right? Do I have a song of my choice? Do I have a song of my choice? Gary Glitter. Don't think so, bro. I don't think so. Let's play some Jason. Come on, let's play some fucking Jason, bro. I remember that shit. Too many broken hearts in the world. Ow! 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 Bitch ass motherfucker! Boom, boom, boom! Too many broken hearts in the world. Too many broken hearts in the world. Bro, is it okay we sing, you know, come on, bro, like, come on, bro, come on. Yeah, whatever, bro, fuck you. Especially for you. Especially for you. I wanna let you know what I was going through. All the time we were apart, I thought of you. I love you, Kylie. I just love you. I love you. Your love never changed. I still feel the same. Especially for you. I wanna tell you I was feeling that way too. And if dreams were wings, you know, I would have flown to you. I do apologize, but I kind of passed out. Together forever, I wanna hold you like a slow especially for you. Look at that, like, that is like Shirley. That is fucking like Shirley, bro, like real quick. Yeah, Kylie Minogue, you already know, bro. I'm certain that I love you to be. You changed my life. You showed it away. And now that I'm next to you, I've been long enough to find you. I want to put the good behind you. And I'm thinking of the inside you. We're together. Together,
I fucking love that shit, bro. Dude, when I first met my lady, that's what she looked like. That's what, you know, she looks like him now, but she looks like that fucking, she looked like Kylie Minogue, bro. She was my little Kylie. And then she turned into, like, you know, that chick from, you know, throw Mama from the Train. Anyway, back on the fucking Snake. What was it? Snake? Liberty. Okay, right. Hang on. Where the fuck were we at? Where were we at? I mean, I think I was doing that shit. Okay. Yeah, my bad.
Doesn't sound like nothing.
Nothing to do with the boss, I mean.
It has something to do with the boss, but you don't want to say so.
Yeah, kinda.
I understand, Snake.
The boss has done a lot of work on the military study of halo jumps, and Snake here wanted to give a perfect performance on the first real jump, you know, to show respect to the mother of the technique.
Right.
Major.
Snake, I thought you were over and out.
Wow, is that right?
You got something to say?
No,
I bet you do.
not really. I just think it's kind of sweet of you to think like that.
I don't know whether to take that as a compliment or an insult.
It's a compliment, Snake. So tell me, is it true?
What?
Not that. Is it true that the boss really worked on research for halo jumps?
Oh, that.
Yes, it's true. Listen up, Snake. Keep in mind that this operation is strictly covert. Engagements should be avoided. If you must dispose of an enemy...
Dude, the fucking boards, dude, the fucking boards in the background, like, fucking shut them up. Like, kill them or something, dude. The boards in the background, bro, fucking hell.
Plane back home.
What did you say?
Tweet.
What did you say?
Sipping hot coffee on it.
You're gonna drink that foul mud on the victory flight home?
Okay, then. What would you drink?
Whiskey.
Tea, of course.
Whiskey, fucking whiskey.
Part of your mission is to demonstrate to the brass the core concepts behind Fox. Leave no evidence. That's the essence of Fox. And avoid engagement with the enemy.
Understood.
Not only that, I mean leave nothing behind, including weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, even bodily waste.
Yeah. When I do my business, I'm very good.
What?
What's wrong?
That's the American way.
American way for what?
To handle defecation. You're gonna bury it?
Yeah.
Bring it home with you.
What?
Ew!
Been in SAS.
Ew!
The US Army is sloppy. They do things well, but not perfectly. Here in Fox,
Dude, you
we're
can't
doing things my way.
desiccate yourself. You just can't. That's fucking
This is a solo sneaking mission. There's no one out there to support you. You'll need to be more than just a soldier. You'll have to be a medic, a pilot, and even a cook.
You don't need to remind me.
Yeah,
I'm glad to hear that.
Glad to hear what?
That you haven't changed a bit. The truth is, you're nervous, aren't you?
I'm not nervous.
I am kind of nervous, though. I am kind of nervous.
No one's ever attempted a mission like this before. In fact, you might say that getting nervous is the natural way to react. Relax. That's why you have the survival viewer. Snake.
What's up, boss?
Don't you what's up me.
Okay, then. What is it?
I'm talking about your camouflage. Why aren't you using it?
Oh.
When you don't use any camouflage at all, you stick out like a sore thumb. Didn't you listen to a word I said?
No.
I was listening, but...
Yeah.
Then start using your
Do my
camouflage.
own thing.
Is that clear?
Yeah.
Snake,
What's up, boss?
don't you what's up me. Just what do you
What
think you're
the
doing?
fuck? Look,
What do you mean?
what the
What
fuck?
do I mean? What is that camouflage you're wearing?
Oh, this. What do you think?
Of all of them.
Looks pretty good on me, doesn't it?
Are you out of your mind? You can't wear that.
Hey, random talk, just random talk. You know your man, Mama, you know, Mama, sexy Mama with 5 kids. You know that chick, right? But you know your man, with the can, you know, the dude with the can. Yeah, dude, I love you, bro. You're fucking awesome. You are so cool, bro. You're so cool.
Deal with your surroundings.
I think it looks good on me.
Fine. Wear whatever you want.
Thought you'd like it.
Always be listening for that one snap of a twig among the chirping of the birds and the
Yeah,
babbling of
fuck you
the
and your
brooks.
birds. Fuck off. Fuck off with your
Your
birds.
sense of smell is also important. Body odor, sweat, gunpowder, food. These faint smells wafting in the wind will tell you where the enemy...
No.
No?
I can't smell.
Yeah, Shirley, that was a nice move, bro. That was a nice move. Oh my god, I gotta look out for you. I gotta look out for you, because that was a fucking sweet ass move right there. You fucking bitch.
You have to trust in your instincts as a gamer. Snake Eye. Huh? Hello there?
Paramedic, it's me.
Snake? Oh, it's you. For a minute there, I thought you were someone else.
Why are you so nervous? You've seen this mask before, right?
Yeah, but it looks so cool.
Huh?
Cool.
Good to go.
You know, kind of like a Venusian.
A Venusian?
I mean, not the crab kind, the other kind.
Paramedic, do you really think a guy you've never seen before would suddenly call you on this frequency?
I know it sounds ridiculous, but still. What if it was a being from another planet? You can't rule out that possibility.
Yeah, no job, bro. No job. Leave for the
Paramedic.
No job.
What's up?
Are you a medic or a doctor?
I'm a well-respected physician. Or I was until I joined the CIA.
How's your reputation?
My what?
Your reputation.
Oh, that.
How was it?
Why? Don't you trust me?
That's not what I meant.
Fine then. So what?
Your reputation. How was it?
My, you're relentless.
I'm a snake. So,
My reputation was spotless. I'm highly skilled, patient, and good-looking to boot. Everybody wanted to see me. What else would you expect? No, seriously.
Incidentally, her nickname back then was Quack.
Major.
Hey, Mr. Snake, I'd be really highly suspicious of that chick, bro. I'd be really highly suspicious of that chick. She says that she's gorgeous. No chick says that shit. No chick says that shit.
No. Well, yes and no. I mean, in a sense I was, but then again I wasn't.
Snake, her skills as a doctor are beyond reproach. You have my word on that.
Yes, that's exactly what I was trying to say, Snake.
then why did they call her Quack?
It's because she...
Never mind that. It doesn't matter. You've got a job to do and you have to stay focused. Besides, my past doesn't have anything to do with the mission and...
Because she never shuts up.
Yes, that's it.
The chattering
No,
nanny.
that's not it. Snake, tell him that's not true. Say something.
No.
Better get back to the mission.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop
Yes, you do that.
Just a minute. Snake, don't you hang up on me.
Snake, hang on,
Just be sure
bro.
not to eat them while you're drinking alcohol.
Why's that?
Ink caps contain coprin, which inhibits the function of aldehyde dehydrogenase. This prevents the body from breaking down alcohol, causing a buildup of acetaldehyde.
Meaning?
Meaning it will give you the hangover from hell.
Wait a minute.
I'm fucking book, bro. I'm fucking
You
book.
think I'd drink alcohol in the middle of a mission?
Wouldn't you?
Hell no.
Hell yeah,
I'm
bro.
looking to
Fucking
shut
hell
that
yeah.
down.
What?
Just teasing you. Oh, come on. Where's your sense of humor?
I need a drink.
Big time, bro. Big
What do you mean?
fucking time.
I don't feel right taking some pill I don't know anything about. How does it make me look dead? How's it gonna affect my body?
Well, Snake, about that...
I get it. I should ask paramedic. Paramedic.
Allow me to explain. You know how there are animals in nature that play dead? Like weevils, ladybugs, chickadees, possums, and the like?
Right.
Well, the fake death pill takes the natural art of playing dead and applies it to the spy world. When you take the fake death pill, it causes your body to rapidly secrete a number of...
Doesn't Miss Medic sound so fucking hot though? Doesn't she? She's probably some fat chick. But doesn't she sound so fucking hot though?
Those chemicals act to induce a state of hibernation, causing your heart rate, your breathing rate, and your body temperature to drop dramatically. It'll truly look like you've dropped dead upon initial inspection. The revival pill, to put it simply, is a counteracting agent to the fake death pill. When you take it, it causes your body to secrete stimulants like noradrenaline and other chemicals
I love you.
which block the effects of the fake death pill. Basically, it wakes you up. Does that help?
Not really.
Okay, I'll try and explain it in more detail.
Please.
The secretion of methionine and enkephalin triggered by the fake death pill causes the opioid receptors.
Oh, okay. I think I get it now.
You sure?
Yeah.
But you must want to know a little bit more.
Say it again.
There are three types of receptors, delta, kappa, and mu. Methionine and enkephalin acts on the...
Paramedic, I think Snake understands now. Isn't that right?
You shut your loud ass. I'm talking to this fucking young...
But...
I'm talking to this...
I've got enough info about the pills, so I'm going to get back to the mission now.
Yes, you do.
Hey, wait a...
Yeah, really, bro. Let's get back to the mission, man. Let's get back to the mission.
Snake, do you know what epinephrine is?
What's with the questions?
Yeah,
Well,
what's
do
the
you?
question? Fuck off. What's all the
Also known
questions?
as adrenaline?
Never heard of it.
Really?
Nope.
I have.
Good for you.
Do you want to hear about it?
Not really.
Oh, I think you should hear about it.
Here we go.
So,
Snake, I've completed the double check on the Fulton recovery system.
Any problems?
None. Leave your recovery to us.
Excellent.
I suppose I should explain the procedure once more before the actual maneuver.
No.
I see.
Yeah,
Well,
Michael
the Fulton
Caine.
recovery
Michael
system
Caine.
allows for
Well,
rapid
listen to
recovery
you,
of
bro.
personnel from enemy territory. And it's perfect for these kinds of special operations.
Okay.
Basically, how it works is the plane flies by and snags a nylon lift line that the soldier has grabbed onto, and that's been elevated by a balloon. The Fulton recovery system was first designed in the 1940s as a method of picking up mail for the American Postal Service. During the Korean War, that system was redesigned to recover personnel. JAC, an ancillary organization to the CIA. Yes, good old JAC. It stands for Joint Advisory Commission Korea.
See,
Isn't that something? So, JAC first used the Fulton surface-to-air recovery system to extract agents from North Korea and mainland China. Let's go over the procedure once more, to be on the safe side. First, the plane drops a canister about the size of a coffee tube. Inside, you'll find a balloon, a 1,500-foot cable, and a harness that attaches to your suit. Take the items out, attach the line to your suit, fill the balloon with helium, and send the line up. The plane will approach 125 miles per hour. Snag the cable just below the balloon with a hook on the nose of the aircraft, and whisk you away. Assuming the pickup is successful, you'll be reeled in with a winch and pulled to safety into the rear of the aircraft. Got it? Snake?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah,
I got it
that
real
was too much information for like in the space of 5 seconds, bro.
All right, then.
Amazing the kind of machines that are available now.
but this machine has not been made public. It was designed by a scientist at the CIA's Directorate of Science and Technology.
What kind of person was he?
The person who designed it?
Yeah.
I heard he was pretty strange.
Stranger than the Major?
There's nothing strange about the Major.
My tea's gone. Who drank it? How am I supposed to have tea time without tea?
Well, not too strange, at least.
Hey, my scone's gone too.
The green tree python originally comes from Australia and New Zealand. It's a really pretty green color, and it lives... Oh my God.
In Australia.
Snake,
It lives in
what did I
Australia.
just say?
They come from Australia.
We're
and New Zealand.
back together.
They're a really
I
green
gotta
color.
get the song in my fucking head.
I thought so. What was I thinking? Seeing a snake and calling it pretty?
What's wrong with that?
Everything. When a normal woman sees a snake, she's supposed to scream or get sick or something.
You think you're normal?
What was that?
Nothing.
It's all your fault.
Jeez, I'm sorry. But enough of that.
What do you mean enough of that? This is serious.
No, I just wanted you to tell me how it tastes.
How should I know?
Yeah, bro, how the fuck should she know? What the fuck you doing, bro? What mission are you on?
Got some life medicine, huh?
Life medicine is a drug recently developed by the Soviet Union for use in battle. The components are still a mystery, but it seems to activate the body's regenerative processes and makes injuries heal faster. Open the window and press the enter button to instantly replenish your life. Useful, huh?
Can I give a big shout out to the guy that actually recorded this shit? You know, big shout out, bro. You are freaking awesome. Just awesome, bro.
Something wrong?
The Major told me the exact same thing.
You mean during the virtuous mission?
Yeah.
He must have been reading those notes I gave him word for word. That guy doesn't know tech. Because you're blasting out sound waves, there's a risk that the noise will alert enemies and animals to your presence. Be careful about when and where you use it. Did he tell you that too?
Yeah. Did you give him notes for it?
Yep. Animals that don't move around very much won't get picked up.
Yeah, I've heard that one too.
Did he use the exact same words?
Yeah.
Man, that guy still lives in the Stone Age. Just the other day, he bought this brand new washing machine and singing. Talk to you later, Snake.
Later, bro.
Snake, what's up? Why are you naked? I know there's a naked option under uniform that lets you take off the upper part of your uniform. But without a shirt on, your camouflage sucks, and your stamina goes down faster. You don't get any advantages whatsoever.
Sure there are.
Like what?
It feels good.
Man, you do whatever you want.
I will, thanks. Just one question, though.
What?
Is there a way to take off my pants?
Say what?
My pants, can I?
Oh, hell no! This box you live in.
Hell no!
Using the Patriot, huh?
Yeah, it's the same one the boss was using.
Where'd you get it? I said, where'd you get it?
Sigint, don't get worked up over details.
Yeah, bro. Don't get hooked up on the details,
Whatever.
bro.
Anyway, the Patriot is a one-of-a-kind sidearm made especially for the buck. From the looks of it, it's fitted with a 100-round drum magazine. And it never runs out of ammo?
Never.
Why is that?
Because the internal feed mechanism is shaped like an infinity symbol.
Ah, I get it. Yep, that'll give you unlimited ammo. Snake, what are you doing?
I'm in a box.
A cardboard box? Why are you...
I don't know, I was just looking at it, and suddenly I got this irresistible urge to get inside. Not just an urge. More than that. It was my destiny to be here. In the box.
My destiny, bro!
Yeah. And then when I put it on, I suddenly got this feeling of inner peace. I can't put it in words.
Shit!
Like this is where I was meant to be. Like I found the key to true happiness. Does any of that make sense?
Not even a little.
Nope.
You should come inside the box. Then you'll know what I mean.
Man, I don't want to know what you mean. Between you and Paramedic, is everyone but me that is hooked up with the Major Strange? Yeah, well... Anyway, I suppose even that dumbass box might make a decent disguise if you wear it inside a building.
It was just sitting there, bro. I had to jump
you
in.
found some lockers. Lockers are a highly prized commodity among intelligence agents. Spies throughout the ages have used lockers to help them accomplish their missions.
Are you sure about that?
Of course I am.
Snake, your face paint, it's...
I know. It's called zombie.
Zombie? What does that mean?
Beats me.
Are you serious?
Hello, Paramedic.
You mean you've never heard of zombies?
Hello, paramedic.
You guys don't know?
Hello, paramedic. Where are you from? What's your phone number? Can we hit that shit?
and use them as slaves. It's also seen as a kind of punishment. People who commit terrible crimes can be forced to labor even after they're dead.
Interesting. How do you know all this stuff?
I saw it in movies. Like White Zombie. Never seen it?
Nope.
Can't say I have.
How about Plan 9 from Outer Space?
No.
Missed it.
You can't just focus on the things you like all the time. You have to expand your horizons, try new things. You guys need to get out more.
Yeah, well, anyway, that face paint doesn't look all that useful. Go ahead and wear it if you want, but I think you should change to...
You don't need to change anything.
Why not?
It makes them look awesome. Doesn't it?
Look, arguing about it isn't going to get us anywhere. Snake, you do whatever you want.
It does make you look cool.
Eva, about the 45 and the Mark 22 you showed me.
Yeah,
You said you got them from a vault full of Western weapons, right?
that I did.
How? A vault full of secret Western technology should be under strict surveillance.
You really want to know?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I'm not telling anyway.
Why not?
It'd be a waste of time.
A waste of time.
Even if I explained how I did it, you'd never be able to do it yourself.
What does that mean?
Exactly what it sounds like. By the way, Snake, do you have a calorie mate?
Yeah.
Is it any good?
I haven't tried it yet.
Oh,
You want it?
what?
Do you want the calorie mate?
What? What are you saying?
You want it, don't you?
I didn't say that.
What the fuck are you saying, though, bitch? What the
No.
fuck are you saying? What the fuck?
But if you were going to give it to me as a token of
I'm
thanks for
guilty, I'm
helping
guilty,
me out,
I'm guilty.
then of course I wouldn't refuse it.
Are you on a diet?
What did you say?
Calorie mate is supposed to be really good for
Hell,
losing
my
weight.
fucking God, though.
Are you saying I'm
When
fat?
we are
I'm not on a
together,
diet, and I don't need one. I just wanted to try the
forever,
taste.
I wanna
Sorry.
hold you. My heart is so
Yeah, sorry.
That black bag was a good
So,
idea.
is it true
Is what true?
that it's good for losing weight?
Yeah. Calorie Mate provides a nutritionally balanced source of energy, and it makes counting calories easy. That's what's supposed to make it good for dieting.
Like
Oh, I see.
I heard that all of the geisha in Japan use it.
Geisha?
Yeah,
I've never heard about that.
really?
Yes. I'm sure there are some geisha out there using Calorie Mate for diets, but I doubt all of them are using it.
No, I guess not.
Snake, what in God's name?
Are you fucking doing? What in God's name are you fucking doing?
It looks cool on you.
It does.
Yeah.
I take it here.
I don't think cool is the right word.
Why? What's wrong with it?
What's wrong? Don't you think it looks silly? Doesn't it make you laugh? Aren't you going to ask me what the hell I was thinking?
What
No.
the fuck are we? Hey,
I think
Snake,
it
what
really
the
does look
fuck were you
good.
thinking, bro?
It
What the
reminds me of
fuck?
the alligator people.
Oh, the what?
The alligator people. It's a science fiction movie. You've never heard of it?
No.
Oh, well, you should see it sometime. It's about this guy who gets hurt in a car accident and tries to heal his wounds by injecting himself with a crocodile serum, but then his head turns into a crocodile head. You look just like him with a mask on. That's awesome.
Right.
That sounds like Troll fucking talk to
Oh,
me,
never
girl,
mind.
baby, fucking what's your name?
I suppose you might be able to disguise
Maybe
yourself as a
paramedic.
crocodile by wearing that cap and sticking your head out of the water.
Snake, what is that stuff you're wearing?
I don't know.
Face camo, face camo, bro, face camo.
What?
Paramedic?
You've never heard of Gakko?
Nope.
Never.
You must live in a cave or something.
Well, excuse me. By the way, Snake, that outfit is really killing your camo index. Unless you want the enemy to see you, I suggest you change your clothes as...
Why?
Why? Because his camo index is...
Camo index, schmamo index.
Hold on now.
He's wearing the Gakko suit.
Oh, we got some drama, bro. We got some drama. We got
Snake,
some
talk some
drama.
sense into her.
What's wrong with being cute?
Right.
Am I the only normal person around here?
Snake? What's wrong, Major?
I should be asking you the same question. Why are you wearing that outfit?
Dude, fuck you, man.
Try it on.
Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you. I'm wearing the mask because it makes me look cool. I mean, come on, bro. I'm wearing the mask because it makes me look fucking cool. You told me to put, a bit of, fucking extra fucking... Dude, I'm just putting the mask on because you told me to. And then you're fucking dissing my shit. You're dissing my shit.
Do you remember how to get to the lab?
You mean what Eva told me?
Yes.
Well, let's get back
Of course I do. Major,
Let's get
you
back to
think
the
I
mission.
forget something like that?
Let's hear it then.
First I head north.
Hmm.
What's going on, Mr. McNasty? What's going on, bro?
And then?
And then...
All right, let's go over this one more time. First, head north, emerge in the woods.
Lord, the comments are working. Are you working now, bro? Fuck off. Fuck you, bro. Fuck you, Steven. Are the comments working? Yay. Absolutely yay. Fucking hell yeah, bro. Big up a Sony. Big up a Sony. Yo, Sony, thank you very much for being fucking not as stupid as we thought you were. Right?
You were thinking about how they taste.
Dude, this fucking place, I just love her all day. I love her.
I could tell by the look on your face.
You can't see my face.
You can't see
No, I can
me.
imagine it. Don't you dare think about trying to capture an attack dog. You hear me?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Ah, you're wearing the chocolate chip pattern.
Chocolate chip. You mean this camouflage?
Yeah.
I've never heard of a camo pattern called that before.
Yeah, I know. I just thought it up right now. The chocolate chip pattern is probably designed to provide cover in a desert environment. It should work best against a sandy or rocky background.
Makes sense, but why'd you call it chocolate chip?
Because that's what it reminds me of.
What?
Those little round cookies the Major's always snacking on?
They're not cookies, they're scones.
Major!
It's not a snack, it's afternoon tea.
Snack, tea, same thing?
No, it's not. Look here, afternoon tea is a fine old English tradition.
Uh-oh, here we go again. Talk to you later, Snake.
The origins of afternoon tea go back to the Victorian era. Anna Maria, the 7th Duchess of Bedford, the cave seems to be structured like a maze, but there's an exit somewhere. Find a way out of the cave and head for the aqueduct.
All right, but it might take me a while to get through this cave.
Are you hurt?
No,
Is it the enemy? Did they set a trap for you?
not that either.
Then what is it?
It's dark in here.
Dark.
Yeah, there's no light anywhere. I should have brought a flashlight with me.
So what you're saying is that it's going to take you a while because you don't have a flashlight.
Right.
Snake, if you don't have a flashlight, you should be looking for a substitute. I tell you, American soldiers these days rely too much on ready-made equipment.
Here we go again.
What was that?
Nothing.
American soldiers rely too much on ready-made equipment. Not only that, they can't seem to grasp that one piece of equipment can have multiple functions. Back when I was in the SAS, we never had that problem. We were trained to use every piece of equipment in as many ways as possible. If you don't have a flashlight, look for something else. You need to develop flexible, innovative thinking.
Yes, Snake. Take your knickers up and burn that bitch. Burn that bitch.
Now, don't you have anything that can provide you with sunlight?
Knickers. Knickers.
By the way, does that mushroom recharge your batteries when you eat it?
Huh?
I mean, it seems like if you ate a glowing mushroom, it might recharge your batteries or something.
Snake, your batteries are organic batteries. They produce electricity.
Yeah, bro. If you're driving down the street in your big hyper car, if you stop and eat some mushrooms, it will charge your car up.
Believe what you want.
Right.
Oh God. Oh my God. Oh my fucking Jesus. Oh my fucking Jesus. You eat some mushrooms. You eating that shit, bro. You eating that shit.
Paramedic,
What's up?
you were right.
About what?
The
I ate a
mushrooms.
Russian glow cap and it charged up my batteries.
Huh?
What's wrong?
That's great. Snake, can you excuse me for a second?
Sure.
Did you just hear that?
Yeah. There's no way eating a bioluminescent mushroom would cause your batteries to recharge.
What do you think it means?
Beats me. Maybe it's all in his mind.
You mean like a placebo effect?
Why not? You've seen how gullible he is.
I guess there's no harm done. Should we let him keep believing it?
Yeah, bro, we're still fucking listening to your conversation, dumbass.
I'm back. Yes, the Russian glow cap is a glowing mushroom, so it'll recharge your batteries when you eat it. The vampire bat bites its victims and sucks their blood.
Got it.
Speaking of bats,
Just save it.
huh?
I know you're going to talk about vampire movies, Attack of the Vampire Donuts, or Dracula versus the Space Hippos, or something like that.
Actually, I was going to say that bats are known to use supersonic waves to sense their surroundings.
Oh,
Bats use supersonic waves to sense their surroundings, so you might be able to keep them away by blasting them with a special kind of sound wave. Alternatively, you could try equipping a torch.
Wow, bro, I mean, just fucking wow. I mean, just wow. Meet the place, huh? Ooh, international love. I like that. I like that. I do like that. I like that. I like that. I like that real quick. Come on, bro. Give it to me straight. Give it to me straight. We can go back on to, Metal Gear's solid dick, fucking hell, man. She bitching on me up the whole time. She bitching on me the whole time. Oh! You can't catch me, boy.
I'm overseas at about 100 G's for show. Don't test me, boy. Don't test me, boy. Cause I ran with the best for show. Real bad didn't death for me. Cremate my body in the ocean. Had what's left of me. But for now, forget about that. Blow the whistle. Nigga, you the rest. You could it die. New York City. I never sleep. Wild like Los Angeles. I'm in a sleep. Wild like Los Angeles. Oh, it's international. I don't play football, but I touchdown everywhere. Everywhere, everywhere. I don't play baseball, but I hit a home run everywhere, everywhere. I've been in countries and cities I can't pronounce, and the places on the globe I ain't know existed. In Romania, she pulled me to the side and told me, "Bitch, you can have me and my sister." In Lebanon, yeah, the women the bomb, and in Greece, you guessed it, the women is sweet. Been all around the world, but I ain't gonna lie, there's nothing like my human heat. Looking for visas, I ain't talking credit cards if you know what I mean. Yeah, ooh, la cosa está dura, but the women get down if you know what I mean. Yeah, well, yeah, the women got everything done, but they're some of the most beautiful women I've ever seen. In Brazil, they're freaking with big old booties and they thongs, blue, yellow, and green. In LA, tengo la mexicana. In New York, tengo la guapi, pobrecita para todas las mujeres en Venezuela. Y en Miami, tengo Puerto Rico. I never sleep.
Yeah, let's just put a point across. Let's just put a point across, right? The playroom is full of bullshit. It's full of bullshit. We all hate each other, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, we all love each other. Like, back to that crap. Back to that crap. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Library. I think I was on library. Where's Snake? There you go. Blah, 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 blah.
Suppose there's no reason you couldn't eat them. Snake, do you hate vampire movies?
What?
Just now, you sounded like you really hated them.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, no one really likes them, do they?
Some people do.
Like you.
Yeah. They're fascinating, you know? Like the movie Dracula.
Don't say it.
Don't
Why
fucking
not?
say it, bitch. Don't fucking say it, bitch.
Are you afraid?
Oh, yeah, I'm terrified.
You're afraid of
Terrified.
vampires, aren't you?
Don't be
You're
ridiculous.
looking down like
Listen,
New York
there are no such
City.
things
I'll
as
never be
vampires.
quiet
Just a
like
stupid
Los
myth of
Angeles.
legend. They do seem real sometimes.
Well, sure.
You think I'd be afraid of something like that?
No.
Exactly.
Right.
I'm not afraid of vampires.
Uh-huh.
It's just that whenever somebody starts talking about vampires, I end up dreaming about them that night, and I don't need that right now. That's all.
Okay.
Eva,
What?
I couldn't get a hold of you for a while there. What were you doing?
What do you think I was doing?
That's what I'm asking you.
Why are you asking me that?
Because I want to know, that's why.
Want to know what?
Will you stop answering my questions with questions?
Are you mad? See ya.
Snake, what's with that face paint?
It's called Oyama.
Oyama?
Yeah, it's the name of an androgynous Japanese deity.
Are you serious?
That's what I heard.
From who?
Paramedic.
Never mind. In any case, that face paint doesn't seem to work very well. Your camo index is way down. Unless you want the enemy to see you, I'd change to something else.
Oh. Okay.
Let me guess. You were just getting to like it.
It kind of grew on me.
Fine. Get yourself shot.
I see you found a spazza. Spazza.
Spazza.
Right.
Interesting name.
What the fuck is fuck?
What
That one is at home, bro. That's it. What the
So
fuck?
paramedic,
Yeah,
What?
really.
what
What's
kind
a
of mushroom
spazza?
is a spazza?
What the fuck is
You really want to know?
Absolutely.
I guess so.
I'm asking you the fucking questions, dumbass.
Let's
I'm asking you
see.
the questions.
The spazza. It's gray. And it grows on the ground.
Yeah, and
That's all.
that's all.
What? That's it?
That's all the guy
Don't
says.
fuck me about that's it.
Okay, so I don't know that much about it. Why don't you eat one and see? It might be pretty tasty.
Eat one and see. What do I look like, a lab rat? What did I
Like,
say?
just eat the fucking
What if
shit.
the
and see
rats
what
hear
happens.
you?
Just see
You'll
what
hurt
happens.
their feelings.
Eat.
Not bad.
Eating that shit. Oh, Snake with the book.
Paramedic,
Yeah?
I ate one of those spazza mushrooms you were talking about.
Really? How did it taste?
I passed out.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Doesn't need tablet
That's why they call it the brain of sleep.
What?
Oh, I looked the word spazza up afterwards and found out it...
Snake, that was an e-tablet, bro. You passed there because it was an e-tablet.
Rats are known to eat their own excrement.
They eat their own.
That's right. It's called cecal feces. When the rabbit eats fiber, the fiber is fermented in the rabbit's appendix, or cecum, and turned into a nutritious substance full of vitamins. The rabbit excretes the substance and then eats it again to absorb the nutrients.
That's a neat trick. I think I'll give it a try.
Snake, rabbits and humans don't work the...
I'm just kidding. You really thought I was going to eat it?
A little, yeah.
Even I.
Yeah.
I guess not.
But how do those cecal feces taste?
Doesn't she sound like, what's that lady's name? Fuzzy.
I can't guarantee that it'll taste just like a shiitake mushroom, though.
Okay.
This is poison. Paramedic, you...
He positive. You know he positive. He positive.
By the way, paramedic.
What?
I tried that Ural luminescent mushroom you were talking about.
So how did it taste?
It was poisonous.
What?
It was a poison mushroom.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird. The guide says it's...
Are you sure that guy is
It's so
reliable?
fucking weird.
Don't worry, it's fine. It just happened to be wrong this one time.
Oh, fucking shit.
Yes,
Who is that Tatiana?
taken a liking to her, have we?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, she's a cutie.
Who is she?
I don't know that much about her, but from what I can tell, she seems to be Sokolov's lover.
Can you find out a little more?
Snake. She already has a man.
Eva?
All right, just give me a minute. Snake, I found out what I could about your Tanya. Just as I thought, she's apparently Sokolov's lover. When Sokolov was taken away from his research facility, she was taken along with him.
So she's been with him since he was at the research facility?
That's what it looks like.
Are you sure about that?
Yes. Why?
The Major said Sokolov wasn't the kind of guy who'd take a lover.
Maybe he was lonely, being away from his family for so long. And whatever else he is, Sokolov's still a man. It's only natural he'd be attracted to her.
Only natural.
She's irresistible, gorgeous in a girl next door kind of way. Nice proportions, too. Sounds like your type, huh?
Eva.
Gotta go.
Major, I've made it to the ruins. The door won't open.
Eva must have bolted it from the inside.
Why would she do that?
Think about it for a minute. Makes sense now?
Yeah, but she wouldn't bolt the door just because.
Because of what?
I mean, why would she be so mad if the house doesn't take it home?
Snake, what the hell are you talking about? She obviously doesn't want the enemy to see her meeting with you.
Oh,
You've got a one-track mind. Right now, you've got to lose the enemy. After you return to normal phase, you go back to the ruins and try to open the door. Is that clear?
Yo, bro, you know, when you're putting, the voice, between Cornel and Mr. Snake, please tone the music down, bro. It's so fucking loud, I can't hear shit.
Snake, hold on.
what?
Do you know where you're supposed to be going?
Of course I do.
Tell me then.
The tunnel to Groznygrad.
And do you know where the entrance to that tunnel is?
Yeah,
Where is it?
it's
It's over there, bro. It's over there. I
Over
can see it. I
where?
can see it.
No, I mean it's over here.
It's over there. It's over there, bro. It's over there.
The entrance to the underground tunnel leading to Groznygrad is near the center of the summit area. Sokolov is in grave danger. Get a move on.
So it was over there.
It was over there, bro. You just fucking looked at it, bro. You
The
just
horse the
looked at
boss
it.
was riding sounds like an Andalusian. Andalusians are from the region of Andalusia in Spain. They're renowned for their beauty, their gentle nature, and their physical prowess. Just so you know, you can't eat them.
Hey, I didn't say anything.
Yeah, but you were going to.
I was.
Yes. Don't even think about eating a horse. Got it?
Guess I'll have to mark it off the list.
What did you say?
I'm just kidding.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, Snake,
What?
why aren't you eating it?
What are you talking about?
The instant noodles. Why aren't you eating them?
Do I have to?
Of course you do.
Why?
Because it's a present from me. You probably didn't know, but instant noodles are really popular among the troops here.
Instant noodles! Instant
It was
noodles!
really hard to get my hands on some, and I even managed to get 3 whole packages of it.
3? But you only gave me 2.
Anyway, that's not the point. The point is, you better eat it, or else.
Eva, what kind of guy is Rykov?
He's Volgan's precious pet.
Anything else?
He's got a handsome face.
Is that what you really think?
No, I'm just being objective. I'm not interested in people who aren't interested in me.
I was hoping to get some useful info for becoming him.
He seems mild-mannered, but the kind of guy who would sit in his room and admire his bug collection.
That still doesn't help me much. Anything more?
I really don't know, Snake. Can't you just observe him and copy him yourself?
Why are you so evasive about this?
People like me don't even exist in his little world.
I see.
Okay, then.
Did he dump you?
I see, huh? You don't get it at all. No, not that. I'm just not good with his type.
But
If this conversation goes on any longer, I'm going to send my fist through this radio into your head. Figure it out yourself. Later.
He got all pissed off. He got all pissed off, bro. What did he dump you, bro? Okay.
Snake, where are you going? Are you planning to just leave Rykov's corpse there? If anyone discovers his body, you won't be able to disguise yourself as him anymore.
I'm sorry.
You won't be able to get into the West Wing either.
I'm sorry,
Your
Mr.
mission
James
will
Bond.
fail.
I'm sorry.
Hurry up and get back to Rykov's body.
My bad.
Okay, your Rykov disguise is complete. Now they won't stop you no matter what you do.
even if I punch someone in the face?
Right.
Really?
Really?
Why?
Really?
Rykov's just that kind of
punch anyone, that's fucking awesome.
The door of the cell seems to open in response to a specific radio frequency. Perhaps you've seen or heard it somewhere already.
Yeah,
Come on, I know you've seen it. I remember it.
I gotta punch him. He wasn't too happy. He wasn't too happy.
You can't remember either, can you?
No, I remember it. It just slipped my mind
Of
temporarily.
course it did. Of course it fucking did. James Bond looking motherfucker. Fuck up.
Paramedic. How do I make myself throw up?
Huh?
I need to throw up.
What do you need to throw up?
Anything's fine. I just need to vomit.
What in the...
Someone said I might be able to get the guard to open the door if I pretend to be sick.
Oh.
What did you think it was?
Nothing.
Eva, you didn't lose it.
Eva, tell me, fucking tell me.
Why? Don't you trust me?
Not really, not really. I don't fucking trust you.
Don't fret.
As far as I fucking throw you, I know,
Even
fuck you.
that fine piece of literature.
See,
Honestly, in the middle of a
You
mission.
fucking smart for our own toy, bro.
I know. Jeez. All you had to do
No
was
fucking,
tell me. It would have helped
fuck
out.
you and your cheese.
Distracting the enemy.
Snake, take a look in your backpack.
What the?
No thanks, no
My
thanks.
food's gone.
It's probably a bomb, bro. It's probably a bomb, bro. He ain't fucking that shit.
Don't
He
ask
ain't
me,
fucking
ask Eva.
Eva.
There's a ladder at the...
Dude, stop skipping that
About the
shit. Stop
contents
skipping
of the
that shit.
backpack you got for me.
Is there something missing?
Yeah, my fucking drink, bro. My drink.
Will, how strange.
No, wait.
You didn't.
It wasn't me. All those snakes and crocodiles and suspicious-looking mushrooms, I wouldn't eat that stuff, even if you paid me.
What about the instant noodles? Eva.
I was hungry, okay? Give me a break. It's just a little packet of noodles.
It wasn't just the noodles. All those animals I worked so hard to capture.
That wasn't me.
So who was it?
It was Ocelot.
Ocelot?
Oh,
He said he wanted to eat the same things you did.
Why would he do that?
You haven't figured it out?
No.
You are dense.
Snake? Snake? What? Major, what do you want?
What happened?
Fuck
You've
off,
been
mate.
acting strangely ever
What
since you
the
washed
fuck
down the
you
road.
on, bro? You fuck off.
Fine.
I disagree.
Really?
Yes. Did something happen to you in that river?
No.
Don't lie, Snake. I'm trying to help you.
All right. But you might not believe me when I tell you.
I'll believe it. I trust you.
Okay, then. When I was in that river,
Yeah?
I saw the other side.
The other side.
Yeah.
And by the
Real
other side,
cake,
do you mean...
real cake.
Well, the world of the dead, I guess. And the sorrow was there. It was sad.
Ooh, the sorrow. I remember him.
He
I
said
fucking remember him, bro. The
sorrow.
fucking sorrow.
See. Snake, would you excuse me for a moment?
Sure.
Wait a minute. What in the hell is wrong with Snake?
Beats me. Maybe he had a nasty problem.
He's high on mushrooms. He's fucking high on mushrooms, bro. What the fuck?
Major.
I mean, he's always been a little bit different.
Good point.
The man's high on mushrooms, bro. He's high on mushrooms.
What is it, Snake?
I can hear you.
Well, in any case, I'm glad you're all right.
Yeah, me too. It's good to see you're back to,
Yeah, fuck you, diabetic. Fuck you.
Snake, don't forget about our dinner.
I won't.
I haven't forgotten. Sushi, right?
Sushi.
I want to try the otter frog.
What?
We gotta get some more of them mushrooms.
Frog?
They have frog at sushi bars, don't they?
Of course not.
But I heard they eat frogs as sashimi and tempura over in Japan.
Who told you that?
Paramedic.
Some Japanese guy.
I
Some
suppose they
Japanese
might
guy,
eat
bro.
frogs on certain occasions, but not normally, and certainly not as sushi.
Okay.
The poisons found in the fly agar include thyrotoxins and amatoxins. It says here that when you eat it, the initial symptoms include nausea, stomach pain,
Oh,
and
fuck
diarrhea.
off, fuck off,
Finally,
fuck
your
off,
liver and
fuck
kidneys
off,
will break
fuck
down
off,
into a
fuck off,
sponge-like
fuck off,
substance
fuck
and you
off.
die.
Sounds like a horrible way to die.
Fucking
Isn't it?
dude, shut the fuck up real quick.
So how does it taste?
Huh?
How does it...
Were you listening to me? The fly agar is poisonous.
I heard you, but if I did eat it, it might taste good, right?
I give up.
So basically, don't taste them mushrooms, bro. They make you all fucked up. They make you all fucked up.
That forest is known as Kamuchi. It means the untouched forest in Russia.
You don't trust her, bro. She got a fucking
Kamuchi is a
milk full of
crystalline at
mushrooms.
the far edge of Solino-Yarsk, untouched by human hands. The forest is so dense that large units can't penetrate it, making it a natural defense. That's why Sokolov's research facility and Groznygrad were built. But more to the point, what are you doing all the way out there? You're not thinking of abandoning the mission, are you? Get back to the north.
In the 2 years since Sokolov's asylum operation, I've spent all my time making preparations. And now is the time to show some results. Fox is a next-generation espionage organization designed to update us for 21st century operations, and I propose to the CIA. Fox sends individuals who excel in espionage and special tactics on solo sneaking missions like this one. A next-generation unit that combines the skills of special forces units like the SAS and Green Berets with the know-how of an infiltration and espionage unit.
Military politics never was my strong suit.
What I'm trying to say is stealth. This is a stealth mission, crucial to the coming Cold War. The CIA director has always frowned upon Fox, and if this mission succeeds, Fox will be added to the CIA as an official unit. I intend to make Fox the leader in special operations. And to that end, this mission must succeed.
Right.
I'm counting on you, Snake.
Tell me, what's the advantage of a solo sneaking mission?
It's easier to go in undetected than with a group.
Exactly. And therein lies the entire reasoning behind this virtuous mission. This mission into Soviet territory is a violation of international law. If this gets out to the public, we'll be faced with an international crisis even greater than the one 4 years ago.
4 years ago, the U-2 crash.
Failure is not an option.
Not a problem. I'll get Sokolov out without them ever knowing I was here.
Hunters have known about camouflage since ancient times, but it's only quite recently, since the 18th century, that it's been applied to military operations. The first camouflage introduced to the military was a solid-colored uniform designed to blend in with the battlefield. It was really more of a protective coloring than true camouflage. Camouflage in the modern sense of the word wasn't introduced until the First World War. During that war, weapons such as aircraft, cannon, and warships were painted in camouflage colors. But it was almost never used to disguise individual soldiers. The widespread use of camouflage began in World War II. The Germans and the Russians in particular made active use of it in battle. Nowadays, with the Cold War raging, the Eastern Bloc has been hard at work developing all sorts of camouflage patterns. In the West, the French implemented it in their paratrooper corps, and SAS during the Wars of Independence in Indochina.
I never saw it used in Korea, though.
America has lagged behind other countries in incorporating camouflage. They're only just beginning to consider introducing it into certain units.
Why is that?
Apparently, there are those in the U.S. military who consider camouflage too passive a technique.
Morons.
You're telling me. But now more and more people are beginning to appreciate how useful and important camouflage can be. I'm sure the brass will see the light soon enough. I see you're using the Easy Gun. The Easy Gun is a silent tranquilizer gun for special ops use, developed for Fox by the CIA's technology division.
A silenced tranquilizer gun? I don't see a suppressor on here.
Apparently, the tranquilizer rounds themselves are designed to suppress the sound.
Interesting. In other words, I won't have to worry about the suppressor wearing out on me, right?
That's right. It's also equipped with a laser sight so that you can make accurate shots even at a distance. In addition, merely equipping the Easy Gun should have a positive effect on your camo index. I've even heard it helps you recover your stamina. Put it to good use.
Snake, be careful of that swamp.
What's dangerous about it?
It's a bottomless swamp.
A bottomless swamp?
Yes. The mud in that swamp is highly viscous. It will stick to your body like tar. It will be impossible for you to swim. If you get swallowed by the bottomless swamp, you won't be able to escape on your own. Once you sink down to about head level, you'll be trapped for good. Make sure you get out before that happens.
So, I have to make sure I don't sink too far. Got it.
Snake, wait.
There's more?
Yes.
What?
Crocodiles.
Crocodiles?
Yes.
Crocodiles. Like the reptile.
That's correct. More accurately, they're Indian gavials.
What are crocs doing deep in this forest?
You'll have to ask Paramedic about that one. Paramedic?
Yes. You said the enemy is equipped with AK-47s, didn't you? The AK-47 is the official assault rifle of the Soviet Army. It's employed not only by the
Dude, that is like Mama. That ain't paramedic. That's like Mama talking with this.
7.62 millimeter by 39 ammunitions, with a magazine capacity of 30 rounds. The AK is reliable, precise, powerful, and easy to handle. In short, one of the best assault rifles there is. Don't even think about getting into a one-man firefight against an enemy unit equipped with AKs. Avoid battle as much as possible. Are we clear? You mentioned the enemy was also carrying grenades, correct? Those grenades are RGD-5s, the standard blast fragmentation grenade of the Soviet Army.
You can protect yourself from a large part of the blast and shrapnel from a grenade by lying flat on the ground. If someone throws a grenade at you and you sense that you can't get away in time, get into a crawl position. It should reduce the damage to a minimum. I see you've got your hands on an SVD. The SVD is the Soviet Union's most advanced automatic sniper rifle. It's said to be better designed and more durable than anything the West has.
It looks kind of like an AK-47.
The shape is similar, but the internal mechanism is one of a kind. It uses 7.62 by 54 millimeter rimmed cartridges, which are more powerful and precise than the ones the AK uses. It can be a powerful weapon if you know how to use it. Sniper rifles aren't meant to be used on the move. When you equip one, you'll immediately go into first-person view. The more stable your stance, the less your hands will shake when you're aiming the rifle. Make sure you're lying down before attempting to make a long-distance shot. To use the scope, press the aim button. You can also use the action button to change the level of magnification. By taking out enemies from a distance with the sniper rifle, you can shift the odds in your favor. Use it well. I see you found yourself an RGD-5. RGD stands for Rachная Granada Degtyaryeva in Russian. It basically means hand grenade of the Degtyaryov design. It's the standard issue blast fragmentation grenade of the Soviet Army.
It's lighter than the M26.
And it carries fewer explosives as well. But I'd say it's more or less equal to an M26 in terms of performance. Be careful though, the safety pin ring is on the opposite side. You'll be fine as long as you keep the safety lever pressed down with your finger.
I'll keep that in mind.
Blast fragmentation grenades use a combination of blast and shrapnel to kill their targets. This makes them effective against standing targets, but significantly less effective against targets lying on the ground. Remember that. I see you've got a smoke grenade. The smoke grenade does exactly what the name implies. It creates a thick dispersion-resistant cloud of white smoke that blocks the enemy's field of vision. It should be useful when you need to make a quick getaway. Keep it in mind. That's certainly a strange-looking grenade you've got there.
Yeah, I've never seen one like this. What is it?
It must be a new type of grenade developed by the Russians. From what I can tell, it's a non-lethal weapon that uses a flash of light and intense sound to overpower the senses of human targets. You can probably use that grenade to knock out the enemy without killing them. It might prove useful. That's an interesting grenade you've got there.
Yeah, I've never seen anything like this before.
Apparently it's designed to disrupt radio waves by scattering tiny pieces of metal into the air. The Russians probably developed it as a personal anti-electronics weapon. You can use that grenade to block radio communications between enemy soldiers.
Then they won't be able to call for reinforcements, huh?
That's right. But remember that as long as the radio disruption lasts, your active sonar and motion detector will also be rendered inoperable. Those things you're wearing, those are...
Thermal goggles. Some kind of electronic gadget that shows the distribution of heat sources in image form.
I know they're based on the same principle behind the FLIR system on gunships, but to think they actually made it small enough to carry with you.
They're not just making good rockets, huh? Never underestimate the power of Soviet science.
Tell me about it. In any case, those thermal goggles should allow you to easily see through enemy camouflage and spot traps. Just don't leave them on for too long, or you'll drain the batteries.
That area is called Dolino Vodno. The name means forest of the canyon. It probably got that name from the chasm that divides the jungle in two. The rope bridge at the center was hastily constructed to enable them to patrol Dramuchi. Speaking of which, what are you doing all the way back there? Get back to the north now.
It's going to be tough to cross over that suspension bridge without being seen by the enemy. You'll have to figure out some way to get rid of the sentries first. You said said it's a suspension bridge, right?
Yeah,
Supported by rope?
that's right.
If you cut the rope, the suspension bridge should sway quite a bit. You may be able to shake the enemies off the bridge. Your weapons aren't the only way to take out enemies. Use your head.
A suspension bridge, is it? If you cross that, you'll be revealed to enemies in every direction. To cross the bridge, you'll have to do something about the enemies in the area first. You could put them to sleep with a long-range tranquilizer shot, or you could get in close, lure them to you, and take them out. Snake, I'm sure you realize that a fall into that canyon would be instant death. Of course, the same goes for enemies.
The weapon you're equipped with now is called the XM-16E1. It's a new type of rifle currently being developed by the U.S. Army.
If it's still in development, then what's it doing here?
My guess is they captured it when it was being battle-tested in Southeast Asia. But the one you've got there is quite a bit different from the ones I've been hearing about. For one thing, it's camo painted, and it's fitted with a 3-shot burst mechanism. It even looks like you could attach a suppressor. All of these modifications are geared towards jungle combat. This doesn't look like the work of the Soviets. My guess is they were added on site by an American gunsmith during Army field trials. You have some life medicine on you. Life medicine is a recent pharmaceutical product developed by the Soviet Union. It works with your metabolism to quickly treat wounds. If you use it, you can recover life on the spot. Try it when your life is starting to run low in battle.
That area is known as Rassvet. It means dawn in Russian. The area got that name when the factory was first constructed. But the factory ended up being closed down, and so Lunoyarsk was reborn as a secret research center and military fortress.
Snake, those drums are filled with fuel. That'll prove to be useful.
What do you mean?
Think about it. Shoot a bullet at a drum full of flammable fuel and...
Gotcha.
If you blow up those drums full of fuel, the explosion should take care of any enemies in a fairly wide radius. Just make sure you don't get caught up in the blast yourself. Drums lying on their side can be sent rolling. Time it right and you might be able to use it to bowl over multiple enemies at once. Give it a try. Stand near a drum and press the action button.
No.
Like the Virtuous mission, Operation Snake Eater is a solo sneaking mission. There are no units in the field to back you up. Avoid engaging the enemy whenever possible. Your first priority is to remain unseen. Operation Snake Eater is different from the Virtuous mission in that you won't be able to complete it in just a few hours. The time limit set by Khrushchev is 1 week. Within that time, you'll have to rescue Sokolov, defeat Volgin, destroy the Shagohod, and...
I know.
Good. In any event, you'll not be allowed to return until you've accomplished your objectives. Survival in the field will be critical in this mission, and the most important survival technique of all is, of course, finding food. You can get food in the same way you did during the Virtuous mission, by capturing it. The enemy presence in that area is still light. You should try and get as much food as possible while you can. Thanks to last week's nuclear incident, the Soviet Union is now on secondary alert. We're one step away from a nuclear war.
DEFCON 2, huh?
In American parlance, yes. From what Western intelligence has been able to gather, the radical elements in the Soviet command are showing signs of impatience. They say we're on the brink of World War III here. And with Khrushchev's position getting weaker every day, I worry whether he'll be able to hold them back.
1 week.
Yes, America must eliminate the boss by its own hand to prove its innocence. There is no other way to resolve the crisis. Everything rests on your shoulders, Snake. Failure is not an option.
I know. Major, what should I do with this wreck of a drone?
Just leave it there.
Are you sure?
Yes.
But isn't this thing top secret?
Yes, it is. After the U-2 spy plane incident 4 years ago, plans were laid out for future spy missions in Soviet airspace to be carried out by an unmanned craft. That craft was the D-21 spy drone, the basis of the one you came in on. The D-21 is launched from a craft called the M-21. The M-21 itself is a derivative of the A-12, a supersonic long-range spy plane currently being developed as the successor to the U-2. However, for this mission, we used a modified YF-12A, a long-range interceptor version of the A-12. After being released from the mothership, the drone can achieve speeds upwards of Mach 3 at high altitude using its ramjet engine. It can't be shot down by ground-to-air missiles, and it's nearly undetectable by radar. With Selinoyarsk in such a high state of alert after our last escapade, this was the only reliable way to get you in.
This is all top-secret military technology. Are you telling me I'm supposed to just leave it here?
That's right.
Why?
The purpose of Operation Snake Eater is to send an American agent into the field in order to eliminate a defector and traitor, namely the boss. Part of that mission involves making sure the Soviets find out what we're doing.
So we have to leave behind some kind of evidence that the U.S. was involved.
Don't worry. The technologically sensitive components of the craft were rigged to self-destruct when it landed. The only thing the Soviets are going to find is a pile of American-made scrap metal.
Got it. Just one thing, though.
What is it?
I think they'd better redesign the landing impact buffer. People are going to get hurt landing that thing.
I'll let them know.
Major, I appreciate you allowing...
Yeah, sorry folks, but I just passed out again, right? I gotta go get some food. Speak to you later, alligator. I gotta go get some food, man. I have to get some food.